Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. The sun is shining here. It's beautiful in Toronto, considering all the things that we are going through around the world. Really just taking in that sunshine, taking in that fresh air, and kind of cleaning the air a little bit. We had the spring equinox, which was this week as well. So I hope you guys are starting to feel a sense of renewal, a sense of freshness that's coming in. We've been doing a lot of work, a ton of work over the winter months to plant some really important seeds that are going to start to bloom now and come into fruition for us. So this time of year is really all about just really welcoming in some newness. And with newness comes change. And I know change is super hard for a lot of people. Change is hard for myself as well. You know, when you finally feel like you're just into a good groove and things are working the way you need them to work, and then all of a sudden change comes in and it just throws you off. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're having to change our lifestyles. We're having to change how we interact with one another. We're having to change how we connect with one another. We're also having to change how we use the time that we have to put ourselves first and make ourselves priority, both in our health, in our mental wellness, and our spiritual wellness as well. So this is really a new time for all of us to think about doing things differently. Speaking of doing things differently, I did release a midweek reading, which was pretty powerful in my eyes in terms of really putting into perspective what's kind of happening right now and what we're feeling. And it's almost like the tectonic plates of the earth are just shifting all around us. And they constantly move, but the movements are bigger, and really asking us to pause, think, and understand what these changes mean for all of us, which can be sometimes challenging and really hard. So if you haven't heard the midweek reading, please do. It's on my YouTube channel. I also start off the reading with a little bit of meditation just to help ground us, and I think that's really important. I'm happy to do more of those and more of those types of videos, even just to help, get everyone kind of in the same place, because we all have different push-pull factors, right? Family, friends, work, all of these things we're trying to juggle in a new time in a new way. So let me know if that's helpful. Again, so much gratitude to all of you who have subscribed to my channel, who are following me on Instagram. So much love, and I am so grateful for all of that. It really helps encourage me to do the work that I'm doing, and I'm so happy that you're seeing a benefit from it. So I will do more, and I plan to do a lot more on Instagram as well. So I hope you enjoy this, the weekend readings that I'm going to be starting now. Again, take whatever resonates for you, leave what doesn't. Not every message is going to be for everyone, but I hope there is something in here for you that you can hold on to and really help guide you through your weekend. All right, see you shortly. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. This reading is for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I hope you've been having a great weekend. I hope wherever you are, you're able to get a little bit of fresh air, get outside. So many of us have been cooped indoors, working at home, changing the way we implement social distancing and not being able to be connected in person. But something that we can do is go outside. Breathe some fresh air, maybe take a walk. If you have a backyard, go into your backyard, just look around, see what's happening. I went into my garden and I could see some of the tulips that have been planted previously are starting to sprout and come up, which is amazing. We had the spring equinox as well, so lots of blooming happening, lots of growth and development. All those beautiful seeds that we planted in the fall and in the winter are now breaking through the ground and coming up. So lots happening. So let's see where we're at. I think I've done enough shuffling. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Underneath, oh my goodness, enchanting gifts. I've been getting this card a lot. If any of you saw my midweek reading, we had this card. I posted a card of the day as well late last week. This is the card that keeps coming up. We have to start realizing that what is happening to us is a gift. And that could be in love, in work, relationship with self, relationship with the universe. These are all gifts underneath. So these are things that we've been asking for. Community. Oh, that's beautiful. And flexible. So this is clearly a time for us to accept where we're at. This is very much an independent play in the sense that, you know, clearly things are changing around us. Clearly our situation when it comes to social interaction is changing as well. The ability to get out, meet new people, and do new things is a bit limited right now as well. And it might be frustrating. I know I was looking forward to the spring as being a way to really get out there and meet new people, try some new activities, travel, all these things that I kind of had planned. And now they're all on hold. Now they're kind of, grounded and situated, and it can be a bit frustrating. But you know what? These are gifts that are really calling us to think about maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe we are not meant to be doing these things right away. And so we need to start looking at things differently and, understanding that we are surrounded by some great people. We have a great community. We may not be able to come in person with everyone right now, but there's a great way of using digital technology to connect with people. I just did an amazing FaceTime group chat using a couple apps with cousins and friends over the past couple days, which has been wonderful. And so we're really being called to do this. Be flexible. I know we have our plans, particularly I'm a water sign, I'm Scorpio. I know what I want. I know how I want to get it, and I go. And when things aren't meant to happen, you just kind of get shot down and you get halted. And so I feel like a lot of us feel like we've been halted right now on the plans that we were creating. And that's okay, because you know what? We need to be flexible. We need to be adaptable. And we need to see a bigger picture. I think we're a little too micro right now. And so it's time to get a little macro. It's time to, elevate ourselves a little bit to see what the bigger plan is in play. And just being grateful for where we're at right now. Things are happening for a reason. Things are shifting us for a reason. We just have to be open to accept it, go with the flow, which is really important. But at the same time, we're not alone. We can connect with people. We can see what others are doing and learn from them, and ensure that, we are incorporating that into our life, I see this community picture. I see this like mother giraffe almost kissing her baby and looking after them. And there's something to be said about us learning from the past, right? There's a lot of rich knowledge and history from the past that perhaps we are not looking at, right? We're all about new. We're all about doing something different. And so I think there's an opportunity here for particularly water signs to stop and think and look at the past as maybe a guideline, almost a blueprint for us in terms of what we've done before and how it can help us move in the future, and using that information as we adapt, and be flexible to meeting our goals. So again, a lot of individual personal work that I'm seeing here for the water signs, but let's see what the cards have to say. All right. I think that's enough shuffling. Bring that back here. So underneath, 7 of Swords. So it seems like there's a bit of sneakiness that maybe sneakiness that we've been putting on ourselves, maybe hiding and walking away from things and keeping things from ourselves. Or there might be people in your life that have been keeping things away from you, kind of not telling you the full truth. And it's been a bit shady, but things are changing. World card, Judgment. Oof. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. Can we just look at these 3 cards? This is pretty incredible. You've got the World card, which is basically saying a new world order. We are going to be doing things differently. This is where the flexibility comes in. This is where, you know what, this is a gift that's coming to us. We are going to be making new decisions in our life. Judgment that's almost coming down from the universe. This is not even judgment that we are making. These are not decisions that we are making. This is coming down from a higher being, a higher order that's saying, things are shifting, things are changing. You have no control over this. You can either accept it or you can stay in the same place. And who wants to stay in the same place? Like, we want to evolve, we want to change. And it's saying that's what's going to be happening. And this is all happening in divine timing. So the timing around this is incredible in terms of when this is happening and how this is happening. And I'm going to tilt this for you so you can continue to see the cards. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. We are moving towards this beautiful sense of Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you know, emotionally stable, emotionally resilient, strong forward thinking, future thinking, strength. These are really powerful cards. These are a lot of major arcana cards in here, like 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards here. Queen of Swords. Very clear. This is you. This is you. Where are we going? This is you. You are very clear about how you need to move forward. You have a vision and you are going to be moving towards it. It is going to involve your work and your skills. Things are shifting and changing. How you do things are shifting and changing. And so you're going to be adapting and learning all of this for a new opportunity. Wow. This is absolutely incredible in terms of the cards and the timing. You are moving away. Perhaps somebody was holding something back from you. Somebody was holding an opportunity from you. Really sneaky. You feel deceived. You are hurt inside. This is done. This is over. This is gone. You are now moving forward. You're moving to a whole new world. You are shifting. I want to know about divine timing. What does this mean in terms of timing-wise for you? Six of Swords. So you're moving away. You are literally moving away. Maybe moving closer to the water. Maybe actually physically moving locations, but you are moving away. Six of Swords. 9 of Cups. Hangman. Looking at things differently. Look at these two cards. I'm just going to show you. The Flexible card, where they're somewhat upside down, you know, on top of their head. And then we have the Hangman. This is all about looking at things differently. It is not the way it used to be. It's not going to be the way it used to be. The world is shifting and it is pushing you to look at things differently as well. And you have to have a new perspective on life. And that's what's happening here. Once you gain this new perspective on life, you are going to enter into a whole new facet of your life that you have not entered in before. And it's going to be life-changing. And this is happening because it's meant to happen. This is fated. This is not something that you chose or you orchestrated. This is something that's so much bigger for yourself. And you are really moving towards happiness. You're moving towards relationship. You're moving towards abundance. You're moving towards a very stable person. Very stable person. Someone who's entrepreneurial. Somebody who has that forward thinking and visioning. This is a person that's going to help you. Like, in terms of moving forward in life, this is the couple you want to be. Right? Having someone who has vision and someone who is also extremely stable and is able to nurture you, your creativity, and guide you. And so this person is a guide. You actually have someone coming in who's going to help guide you and allow you to feel strong. This strength resides within you. You have this already, but you need some encouragement in terms of how to foster it, how to harbor it. This is a new partnership that's going to be happening. This partnership could be for love, but this partnership is definitely going to involve your work. Your work is going to allow you to have a new opportunity, and it's going to be a new opportunity on how you create success in your life, and it's going to create a new opportunity on how you do your work. This is what's going to lead you to happiness. Right? Because we're moving away physically moving away from what wasn't serving us, all that negativity and holding back. We are now moving forward to beautiful abundance, enchanting gifts. That's what we're moving towards. And who's going to help us? We're going to have this amazing King of Pentacles, who I think you actually might already know is part of your community. Have you looked at people in your community that can help you? I rely on my community all the time. I actually go and even meet people who I'm in awe of and go and talk to them and say, you know, I'm new, I'm doing this channel, I want to do more, I want to collaborate. Perhaps this is somebody that you already know, that's already within your circle. So it's not even about you having to, you know, go look for them. You already know them. Tap into your existing resources because you are on the cusp of something new and you are moving towards that. In terms of signs, I see Leo, I see water sign, I see air as well. So those are the signs that I see here. Perhaps this is somebody who exhibits this sign or has traits of these signs within them. So I hope this was helpful for you. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign. This is a weekend reading for March 20th to the 23rd. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Please practice social distancing. And let's stay connected digitally. Thanks. Bye.